My passion from surfing started when I was probably 10 years of age. Back in '96, I was in Mexico and I snapped a board and realised that, you know, we need to make a stronger surfboard. Anyway, I was heading down to South America, got to Ecuador and seen this balsawood there and realised how good a quality it is. And was building boards for probably 16 years and then experimented around with some Papua New Guinean balsa. It was just magic stuff, you know, super light, super strong, beautiful clean balsa. We're just heading off to Cavan to Noosa Island Resort to surf on some of these boards. Look, with Dylan and Oliver, really give them a good test, document them all, come back in 2 weeks with some unreal waves under our belt and some good times.
And you know that should really easy produce your 4-meter.
Yeah, perfect. We get what, 10 surfboards out of that. Well, you know, you look at a tree like this, it's been growing for 7 years, it's a fast growth, it's good for the environment, good turnaround. You know, this forest will get cleared and then plant new trees, 7 years, you got the same thing. So heaps of photosynthesis is happening, heaps of carbon is getting burnt off. The finished product is so light but so strong. The strength to weight ratio is so high. It's a magic material and it's all natural.
We probably were some of the pioneers of commercial surfing in terms of bringing commercial surfers into country. And when they started sort of seeing that there was a business being generated off the resource, it was understandable that when you have a bunch of what they may deem to be relatively affluent European-style people getting use and enjoyment out of a resource, it's probably fair to have some sort of recompense for it. Surf management plans are basically structured access agreements that allow access for Westerners to come in and surf those reefs, have a good time with the locals who are now surfing those reefs, and at the same time money goes back into the community structure, typically speaking, whether it be for water tanks, roofing iron, guttering, work on the churches, whatever the case might be.
Okay, where are we going? We're going to head over there. This is like heaven to me. Jonathan, Mark Riley, how are you? Good. What are you? Are you the plant manager here?
Yes, I'm the plant manager.
Okay. Well, I have been buying balsa from you guys here for 4 years. A beautiful balsa, I love it. But keep doing what you're doing, I love your work. A great feeling to actually see where the wood comes from, how it's processed, and can you believe this, a piece of wood like this sort of section size, 180 mil by 75 mil, but you know, 3 metres long can be turned into a longboard and manufactured in Sydney, Australia. Yeah, it gives me great satisfaction to see that, you know, the community and the locals are being assisted here with buying wood from here. The landowners around here get subsidised by buying these. These guys are doing a great job cutting. It's a Sunday. But anyway, we're going to take some longer sticks over to Kavieng and make some boards with the locals in the next week or so. So stay tuned.
Let's lose.
Okay, gents, I'm good. Manya, his name is Mark Riley. He's a long-time timber board shaper. Going to teach us some of the finer arts of his trade.
Okay, I want to show you guys how you can make a balsa wood board. I think, Sean, we're going to go for a something similar shape to that.
2 mid-length.
Yep.
And if there's enough for a shorty, and we'll try and finish it off thereafter.
So we're going to cut these, we're going to glue them together, leave it dry, and then we can basically start shaping. Okay, well, let's make a start on it. Beautiful, good job. Keep coming around here. We want to leave 1 millimetre on. Leave the line on with 1 millimetre, something like that. You ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Join the lines and control these lines. That looks good, huh? Okay, I think we're just about done. We'll just have a quick look from this end. Yeah, that's good. Okay, that's it, lunchtime.
So, regards to the future of Mark Riley, balsa shaping, there's no denying the fact PNG is a difficult environment. Sometimes change is hard to invoke. Mark will come across a bunch of challenges that it'll put him on his toes. I've seen a lot of people come through with wonderful ideas, wonderful concepts in the past, and for a short while they engage and they open our eyes up. They're actually opening our eyes up at the same time. But trying to break down brick walls in quick swings doesn't work. Mark's come in on a different level. He's come in from a grassroots level working up. He's not here to dictate the state of play to anybody. He's here to impart knowledge in some of the crafts. So I think Mark's been fortunate to tap into the surfing movement. The surfing movement embraces what he's proposing to do, and I think his head will spin and his eyes will turn, but by the same token we'll pay reasonably close attention and we'll buffer him where we can.
Chopping and changing between boards has been a bit of a challenge, but Dylan and Oliver have, enjoyed it. Yeah, they've picked it up. I think they've liked it, and it's been a new experience for them riding balsawood boards. We had a few of the locals. We've had Chugger on there and Titty. Matt has, ridden the mini mows and the fishes and the long boards, and yeah, they've enjoyed the whole process because these guys are involved in making the boards too. So, a lot of soul and love goes into a board. The flight coming over was fantastic. Air New Guinea were unbelievable with the gear we brought over here. Shannon and Sean from Noosa Island Retreat, nothing's been a problem for them. The Papua New Guinea Tourist Association also have kicked in and helped us out with a lot of different marketing ideas, and Ohana Ocean Athletics with the gear that they supplied, top-class Australian-made gear, and Limelight Creative Media has been exceptional.
There's no way I could have done this without these guys.
And last but not least is World Safaris. They were unreal in putting all this trip together. I could not ask for anything else, and I'd highly recommend them.
Well, I hope we're going to grow something and make something, a continuing business, or, whether it's a business or just a hobby for the guys. Yeah, we'd like to grow it, and, it gives these guys a bit of hope. And these guys are, into building houses and a bit of cabinetry and things like that. It's very different building a board and, looking at your curves and creating something individual that, they can say that they made this and then ride this, and then, when you get a photo of them, doing a cutback with something they made, that's where they get satisfaction, I get satisfaction if everybody's happy. And so, yeah, we'll see what comes of it. I'll work with Sean and Andy and, everyone else that's helped us out in this trip, and see what we can do next year. So we're looking for a few numbers now to see if we can get another crew together to come over and experience the whole PNG experience.
Thank you.